Welcome to OnCore Indie, a weekly show about the latest indie mobile games. This week we're reviewing an Endless Runner and a Zoo Simulator, but they're combined in one game. It's called Rodeo Stampede. Let's get right into the review. In Rodeo Stampede, you play an extremely wealthy animal lover who's looking to turn his aircraft carrier into a public zoo. You collect new animals by traveling through the savannas and taming wild animals to add to your collection. Now, even though the game's premise sounds like an evil villain's plan for world domination, that framework makes for a really fun mobile game. There will be a lot of comparisons to the monster hit franchise Crossy Road, since both games share a similar art style and are clearly aiming for a younger audience. But I think Rodeo Stampede has so much more going for it. Yes, the main gameplay feels very similar, but there's a whole zoo simulator part of the game, which ended up being my favorite part. I found myself constantly going back to play missions just so I would be able to collect in-game currency to evolve my zoo. Before we dive into the zoo aspects of the game, let me explain how the main gameplay works. You start your ride on any animal of your choice, and it's your job to weave through a stampede of animals and other obstacles like trees and boulders. After a few seconds, the animal you're riding starts to get a little impatient and you have to jump off by releasing your finger and tap to hop onto a nearby animal. Each animal has their own set of characteristics. For example, the buffalo is slow and steady, the ostrich is fast but hard to deal with if you stay on for too long, and the elephant will be able to bust through certain trees and boulders. As you get further along on your ride, you'll have to hop on and hop off a lot more frequently, as it's the only way you'll be able to avoid some of the hazards. Just like in Crossy Road, this will take a lot of finesse and quick decision making. During your ride, you'll discover new breeds of animals, which you can tame by hopping on and riding for about 10 seconds. Once the animal is tamed, you can snap a cool pic to share with your friends, and the animal will join your zoo. Now, I don't want to set your expectations too high about the zoo simulator part of the game. It's not like this is Zoo Tycoon for your smartphone. It's a more simplified version of that experience, and what I enjoyed most about it is it's actually a hub for everything you collect and upgrade in the game. You'll start fairly small in the beginning of the game with a few exhibits, but as you collect more animals and rack up all the in-game currency, you'll have the opportunity to expand, and that really pays off when you open the park to the public, because the entrance fees will go way up, and you'll be able to reap all the benefits. Once you start building your aerial zoo empire, you'll be able to travel to new environments and unlock the ability to discover new breeds. This grind can end up taking many hours to complete, but there's always a new mission and new puzzles along the way. That keeps the game really fresh. I think Rodeo Stampede is one of the best mobile games I've played so far this year. The gameplay is addicting and there's a lot of variety as you progress. The zoo management elements are almost another game in itself. At the very least, it plays as the perfect carrot on a stick to motivate you to keep playing. I say Rodeo Stampede is a free-to-play game that is definitely worth your time. Now, if you watch this review and decide to download the game, let us know by tweeting at us. You can find us at Halfbrick, and we'll see you next time.